See, Sunshine, whenever you head out with the harmonic photon that you got from me, I won't be far behind. And you'll get a warm, fuzzy feeling for good measure.
Better.
Psyche? Spider silk?
They're free. Ah, you bear the light of Apollo himself. Well, just remember that he's not the only one who can create a decent plague around here.
Apollo certainly has a broad range of talents. So he would sometimes cast down plagues on mortal kind. Do you know why?
Why do the gods do anything at all? Simply because they can. Besides, a good plague now and then helps keep the common stock in line. A discerning choice.
Where else can we go? Death to Kronos. The messenger.
Another race to the finish line begins, Hayam. Well then, get set, because we'll have you there in no time flat. Provided you survive and all.
Not what I want. Should put a dent into
fair mountain, love. Just recently, we felt such tremors as I'd not experienced before. At first, I thought it was Poseidon shaking up the earth again, but one look at him and I knew it wasn't so.
A boon for another. Should head back out. Something else. Death to the servants of Kronos. You shades are getting out of there. In the name of Hades. Come along, Homer.
Shades of the dead, her only witnesses.
Show me the surroundings. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
The Cyclops Polyphemus, whom you faced, once hid within a cavern not even my silver light could reach. Now he has taken sides with Kronos. Too many rise against the gods. Dark side.
For me. Coin for Charon. Ghastly thing. That night.
I lost my train of thought, cousin. For Aphrodite here, she doesn't seem to understand the meaning of a private conversation. Lady, would you care to join us then?
Oh, dear Apollo, yes, I always care to join your conversations, especially the private ones. And is there any who could blame me? Love and sunshine go together, after all.
The light of the sun.
You fixed it, meat? This witch is back. There's bodies everywhere. I've had it good, but you're about to get it bad.
Lady Medea, aren't you supposed to stand with me here rather than with him? Though the will of Night would never to be questioned, and this is all part of the vows I spoke.
Night brings terror, sorceress. A fear of the impossible and the unknown. I merely am fulfilling my responsibility unto that cause. So please, address Lord Polyphemus here, not me.
Lord Polyphemus. Think I like the sound of that. After all, lords tend to have big appetites. Now come on over and I'll add you to the corpses on the ground. Want some of this? Here's some of my pals.
Return to Shadow now.
Observe.
Seeds. The bangle. Moving on. The trap is set. Victory! It's a crab. Such a strange and awful fleet that Kronos has. This way. I'll take it from here.
Dearie, if only I could have been there to show you around instead of tending to our flames. But then again, you see one of our fancy columns, mayhaps you've seen them all.
Exit gateway activated. Sink or swim.
You get away from her.
I see you.
Whenever you should bravely face Typhon again, I shall subdue him with my lightning bolt as soon as possible. But I cannot risk leaving my palace here for long. I'm only able to at all when you distract him first. This is yours.
Thunderous power. Icarus, I want you to come back. To the crossroads. You want to aid our efforts here. You'll do an even better job of it if you're in contact with Odysseus and all our shades.
I'm not sure that everybody feels the same, Millie. I've been able to make do here on my own, and don't do well in crowds. Maybe from living in a prison tower all my life.
But we could see each other more. And it's really not that crowded there, is it? Just give the possibility some thought.
All right, I will. Give it some thought, that is. But if I show up and the Witch of the Crossroads turns me into the shape of a newt or something, it'll be on your conscience. All yours. I'll be in touch.
See you. Should get here soon enough. Charybdis, devourer of ships. ships have fallen in that maw. Olympus, I accept this message. The Fates won't mind.
The monster called Charybdis marked the doom of many unsuspecting ships, and in its ancient terror now despoils the sea-filled rift that has been slashed across the land.
Oh, great. Imbued with greater strength. Hail, boatman.
We have to reach you however we can, and Charon's been more than keen to oblige. Bit of an odd fellow, but then, aren't we all?
Until we meet again.
Good.
Special delivery. Yes. Appreciate the help.
You called?
Lord Hermes.
A relative is offering their aid.
Solid ground ahead. Hear me, on my authority. Me to the coast.
The rail switched up on me again. Hey, what if this is my true aspect and the other one is for somebody else? This one's even got a face like mine and wings.
Look, the only reason you can sometimes use this aspect is the oath of the unseen. Can't you feel the fear in the night?
All I feel right now, babe, is an overwhelming urge to turn you into little crispy slices with this thing. You think I care about some oath? What am I, Nyx?
You are the cause of all this strife, not strife herself.
Get out of my head.
Who dares?
I know what you're up to with all this decoration stuff you've got me doing, Mel. What, you think I'm about to find my true calling in death just by updating some old light fixtures?
You already found your calling. As the best haunter in all the Crossroads, if not the entire world. The renewal project is simply a way to give something back to this place.
Maybe. But I'd make a lousy haunter if my existence wasn't utterly devoid of meaning. So don't let me catch you trying to help me find some purpose. Because I don't want any.
Perish the thought.
Welcome back.
Let me see. You must know the three fates better than anyone, besides maybe Nyx herself. Though, forgive me for invoking her.
It's quite all right. The fates I know full well, but Mother Nyx? We saw her seldomly. The nature of our work was such that even she would almost never get involved. Besides...
I'm sorry to hear that. My mother's the queen. We've never even met since I was an infant. Nobody around here seems to know their blasted mothers, come to think.
Come now. The mothers can't be blamed. We children are insufferable at times.
True. I'll just clean this up. You don't even speak with Headmistress anymore, do you? Makes her relationship with Nemesis look positively healthy by comparison.
She said a lot of nasty things about me, babe, and not just to my face. All because I didn't fit her model of a star disciple. I had to move on. It's just, I don't need anybody like that in my life.
Eris, you repeatedly stole from her. Kept using the cauldron to create explosives, and my tent for target practice. Vandalized Hypnos in his slumber, salted the garden, and continually harassed Shades about the way they died.
Well, Miss Perfect, so I made a few slip-ups. Doesn't make it okay for Hecate to lecture me in private, where I couldn't even get full credit for the things I did. You don't know the half of it.
She silence warded you, didn't she?
I think maybe she did.
Come join us, Goddess. I was just regaling the Shades about when first I traveled to the underworld, whilst I yet lived and breathed, if you can believe it. And thusly I got out.
Come on, Odysseus. There was no escape from here when my father ruled. Are these Shades truly so impressionable?
Oh, I'm dead serious. My tales aren't quite as tall as they may seem. But now the gates of hell are flung wide open, aren't they?
We're going to seal them shut.
Aye, that.
Hail, Shades. There we have it. A shipment's arrived.
Huh. Been hunched over that cauldron so much. At least your craft is finally doing something around here. So much toiling with no results.
Our craft is typically about the self, and such results tend not to be immediate. Though I appreciate you noticing.
Yeah, well...
What's possible?
Hello?
Icarus.
Didn't think I'd feel this way, though it's good to be back, Melly. Your Grace. This place feels different. I think it's warmer than it used to be or something, eh?
You found your way back. You're welcome here and safe as ever, Icarus. I trust the wings made the return trip relatively swift and trouble-free?
Well, flying past the city of Aphira sure beats having to trudge through. I still have to check in with Master Odysseus, though I'll try not to be such a stranger around here.
Do see to that. The other side. There we are. A new detail.
Keep practicing, as though you still had lives that depended on it.
Even in all your wisdom, Commander, how is it that you know so much about the Oath of the Unseen? As far as I know, it predates even my father's rule within the underworld.
Oh yeah, your papa took a different tack. Was all about his packs of punishment. Even served your brother with him once, when they were really on the outs. But Boyo just went for it, and then things really heated up.
You didn't answer my question.
And I'm not gonna, for I made certain vows myself.
Here you go, Hecuba. Can't get enough of those. This is for you. For you. Oh. The will of night. Through Aphira. Hold on, everyone.
You must be somewhere near a gateway to your father's realm. So you are headed here again, rather than toward his house? Well, be that as it may, my aid is yours.
I choose otherwise. There. Good job. looks almost peaceful from afar. Feeling fine. You'll be out in no time, Shades. Hermes.
I'm gonna catch you right on your way out. Travel can be a very rewarding experience, but sometimes you just want to get to where you need to be.
What are they? Pylon destroyed. Superior might. Another time sign. Some coins.
I have to say I was reluctant to participate in these affairs at first. A war must run its course. I often set the wheels in motion, yes, but then observe impartially. This one, however, has become a bit of an exception.
You. That's that. Where to this time?
you dispensed and more, my niece. I was already angry with him after everything he'd done, and that was prior to my realizing that he'd unleashed terrifying typhon on us all. High bounty!
What else is here? Five down, one to go. Sister Selene.
How strange to see ungainly Polyphemus and Medea work together, even if the vow of rivals was the cause. Though stranger is how that Cyclops is the second shepherd I have known with a propensity for lengthy sleeping spells. Twilight Curse.
How many of these do they have? Lord Uncle. Some bones for later use. Those shamblers. Just a small sip.
A digging spot.
Huh.
There were occasions on which I would paint the boatman's fare myself. So many souls did I send down at once into the underworld. Those were good times.
Lord Charon.
Shall we?
So what does Kronos offer you exactly for these ineffectual attempts to bar my passage?
Don't see how that's any of your business, meat. You're the one barging into my turf, making a fuss in my town. Falls on me to keep things nice and orderly.
Saphira is not your town. Unless that was your arrangement with the Titan, though the city wasn't his to give away. In any case, ready to earn your nightly keep.
Oh, you don't know the next thing about my arrangement. For one, I always take my pay up front. But with you here, I get a little bonus. What, that's it? Oh, look, I'm wide open. Some friends over for dinner.
Not finished.
Got you good.
No.
Dum.
Not again.
Great Hecate, this victory is mine.
Even a sightless Cyclops saw through your pathetic plan.
Ugh, just another nightmare. Are you growing more motivated to find your family, or merely growing more despondent?
Wonder if I ever used to have nightmares. So you can just imagine yourself in these completely different, horrible situations?
Yes, and sometimes I'm not even there, which can make them even more unsettling. Though they don't trouble me as much anymore.
Well, at least you've got me. Good night.
Heading out? Forgive me if I overstep, Princess. It's just... it seems to me that you and Nemesis don't always get along.
Whatever could have given you such an impression, Lord Moros? Perhaps all our incessant squabbles over petty things?
They can't be petty things if they're of your concern, or for that matter, hers. I understand there's some dispute about your task. You were chosen for it, she was not. True?
That's true. Nemesis trained hard, but so have I. The choice was never mine, yet she blames me.
If I know Nemesis, she blames herself. Although she takes it out on you, that I can see. If anyone, she ought to blame the Fates.
I know, right?
What's going on?
Thanks for the suggestion, ma'am, but I'll be sticking around as long as I want. Last I checked, you can't do anything about that, right?
You are correct, Eris. I cannot stop you from going where you please. But I can make your life profoundly difficult in ways you cannot possibly begin to imagine. I refrain only for the vow I made to your mother.
You can't intimidate me. Nyx tried before, and look where that got her.
Up and about? Your little garden there has cheered this old place up a bit, Goddess. In trying times, such simple pleasures oft are first to fade. Precisely when they're needed most.
Thank you, and pleased to hear it, great tactician. Though I'd not expected a mere flower patch to leave such an impression on someone like you.
Come now, all I do is pay attention to details. Victory comes to those whose hearts are predisposed. I mean, look at us. Our spirits are quite literally all we have. And now flowers.
Help keep an eye on them for me, would you?
Of course.
Icarus tonight. Into the earth you go.
Again. That nectar you've been passing around? Don't see why you bother. Not everybody deserves it anyhow.
Deserves? And I suppose you think you're fit to be the judge of that?
Yeah. Who do you think I am? If everybody just magically got what they deserved, I'd have no reason to exist.
That's awful.
That's life.
Could use this. Which to start with?
Light of moon in darkest Erebus.
A healthy fear of darkness. Olympus, here I come. Cold up here.
I said that we don't ever fight with one another on Olympus, little niece. Well, that might have been a slight exaggeration on my part, but I stand with Hera on this one. We think your efforts are best spent up here. Oh, very
tides come in. Good work, Rocky. It's over. Another zeal. Lubbers. Best have a look around. Shades, you're free.
I've so much I would speak with you about, Malinois. But this is not the hour or the means. At least you can hear me, can't you? And I can sense your presence, faint and distant though it may be.
Can't go this way. One remains. In the name of Hades. Excellent. Looks valuable, Rocky. Why, thank you. rotting boar again. You ought to be at rest.
In war, the victor is whomever is the strongest or the most ruthless of all. Although I too have a degree of influence, and bestow on you that very power now.
Let's try this again. Pylon destroyed.
Still around. The gods must want for us to give another glorious performance, huh? More work. Face me!
Accept this message.
A blessing for a price.
Aye, aye. All for you.
Common filth. Your blood runs red. You're not entirely a goddess. We truly get the best of both worlds.
You were born to a mortal mother, weren't you? My mother's half mortal. Death itself is in our blood. But you're different.
Different. Neither god, nor mortal, nor shade. It's as you say. Death itself is in my blood. All mortals are born to die. I was born also to kill.
Let's see. You'll be out in no time, Shades. Fine work as always.
You may enact the Testament of Night this eve, as difficult as it may be to overcome the growing fear that spreads with each and every uttered vow. I shall be your witness. Your choice? Then shine.
What?
Allow me.
At last.
That much?
Hear me, on my authority.
My work is finished here.
Fired up.
Sorceress?
Almost got me last time, but not quite. Come to finish the job. You wouldn't be the first to try. But I'm still here. And you don't see anybody else around, do you?
Finish what job? You're not my mark. I'd just as soon slip past you and be on my way. Except your blasted sense of smell and hearing are too good.
Why, thanks. And you know how I keep them top-notch like this, don't you? When you got gifts like these, you gotta put them to good use.
I hate those. You're contagious, Cyclops.
You stink.
So tired.
Sleep tight. Try another one, maybe. Might as well. All set.
I located something.
Fetch that, please, Rocky. This way.
Such terrifying might.
Out of my way. Into the purse. Good.
From the heavens themselves. Darkness guide you.
New course needs to be set. It'll be all right. There. Mine. No thanks. Why not? Back for another voyage, Captain. The sea claims another.
Granddaughter, Poseidon here has been regaling me about the time his seas drank half the land. Ah, such a flood that was. Perhaps our strengths can be combined again.
Oh, there's no perhaps about it, Demeter. We'll weather this storm yet. I'd just as soon whip up another great big flood for old time's sake. It's just too many mortals these days.
Greater might.
One of the sleeker, broader, ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew. But in their restlessness, they may yet rise again.
Then I'll sink them again. To be unseen is to be unscathed. Oh, I'm hit. Could have gone better. It's something. The Black Flagship.
Appreciates that the smooth sailing he's experienced in his mercantile routes is no coincidence at all.
Let's see how this goes. Lord Charon. Lost too much blood.
Only I could whisk you clear across the sea rift that Poseidon carved out, but we mustn't get spotted working too closely together. And besides, you're helping us with every deck you swab, so cheers!
Charon's ship. In the name of Hades. You're in my way.
Earlier, the rail magically switched over to this other style again, like it knew you were on the way. I also knew you were on the way. Pretty easy to spot you up there.
Have you any idea whose aspect that even is? Or why your ancient fate-forged weapon might be magically changing forms without your influence?
No, you talk like I'm supposed to be afraid of this thing when you're the one staring down the part that shoots. Better hide. No. Ah, really? Oh, no, you don't. Off they go. Heads up. I think not. Not more. Not now. Oh no, not again, not again!
Thank you, Nyx. Some nightmare. Chip away, Rocky. As planned. Well worthwhile. Olympus, I accept this message.
the stars. Poseidon shall be notified at once.
Delivery. In the name of Hades.
My regards.
The Fates won't mind. Hermes must be in the area. You shall be afraid of me, Dragon. Until we meet again. In the name of Hades. Something else? Let's try this again. Felt that. Foes eliminated.
search there.
In we go. No, you don't. There. HADES.
Some water power, niece.
Enchanted for the night.
What do you know? You who condemn me as a criminal. Would you know why I liberated fire from this mountain for the sake of mortal kind?
My own increasingly strong sense of foresight indicates you're going to tell me no matter what.
When I gave mortals nourishment, the meat they would have sacrificed to you, they needed fire then, and more. But you hoarded all of it. So I saved them, and I'll do it again. Anticipate my flame.
Once, my niece.
These flames never belonged to you, but here, have them. Withstood before. This was nothing at all. I am surpassed, never beaten.
Tucked away. Should work.
Apocalyptic Typhon, lord and father of monstrosity, has fallen to the gods before. And for that ancient bitter loss, he now exacts a most terrible price.
He'll soon be falling to the gods again. Out there, is that... Something's inside those clouds. Oh, gods. Enough of this.
Here you go.
The messenger. One with Selene. Hyra. I don't like either one of you. One left. Not so easy to hunt down, was I? Olympus, I accept this message. All right.
Ah, yes.
Rocky, go. Too little fear this night.
Ready to get wet!
Vitality. utterly disgusting. Olympus, I accept this message. Sure, why not?
Not to mess with gods.
This one. Good. Come on.
Show your face again, Typhon.
Not Zeus. This is it. You're gone. See that, Typhon?
The hopeless threat of Typhon, whom the princess of the underworld sent howling toward the earth from which he sprang in all his rage, subsides, but only for the night.
The family can enjoy a moment's rest. The path to the palace. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. It's daybreak. It's warmer than I thought.
We salute you. We've rid ourselves of Typhon for the time, but not for good. If Kronos stands between us and that outcome, then we urge you to pursue him next.
My lord husband does not mean to pressure you, I'm sure, my dear. But do feel free to leave the defense of the mountain to us whilst tending to any other matters.
Your Majesty.
Splendid work as usual, Sunshine. We're all grateful you made the trip. That's your boon.
Should Typhon rise again, I shall return. Return to Shadow now. A night well spent.
Everlasting pain and suffering upon you, witch! You trespass on my hallowed ground. Your cries for mercy shall drown in your throat!
Please, forgive my careless indiscretion, Madam Spirit. I beg of you. I intended no offense.
Oh, wow. You're really into this stuff, huh?
Oh, come on.
As fate would have it.
Another prophecy.
Your companion Dora, she's a lively one, especially for her age. Most of the dead grow quite lethargic over time, although I suppose things have been more eventful recently.
Dora seems to be quite intrigued by you, Lord Moros. Call it a morbid fascination. You mention her age. She doesn't seem to have any recollection of such details. But you can just tell.
I have my ways. Dora is... well, she's not the eldest one here, though she's been around longer than most. That much is safe for me to divulge.
Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Eris.
No, one last thing, Eris. Hecate might have promised Mother she'd look after you, but I did no such thing. So get out of here before I get upset.
Oh, please, Nemi, you're already upset. And I'll come and go as I like, thanks. So damn boring here, I can't stand it for long anyways.
Come and go as you like. You're jeopardizing the task. Don't be such a child.
Don't be such a child. Wait, does that make you my mom? I never answered to Nyx. Think I'm about to start with you.
You'll get what's coming to you either way.
Ooh, a threat.
Oh, you're up.
The fire thief Prometheus insists on barring your path toward the mountain summit still. What nonsense has he filled your head with recently?
He seems to bear a deep sense of responsibility and guilt for mortal kind. I'm concerned he aims to spread dissension in our ranks. Some shades who serve our cause must harbor sympathies.
It sounds to me as though you are beginning to harbor such sympathies yourself. Do not be deceived by his lofty claims. He sided with our enemy and made that clear.
Yes, understood.
Good show that time.
Up you go. Grow strong.
Some of the drowned sailors whom you face up there whilst sailing through Poseidon's Rift were probably once men I used to know. Not that I could recognize them now.
There's one at least that seems to have a level of command over the rest, if fancier attire and weaponry are any indication. I fought him just last night on his big ship.
Likely the Argonaut, if the reports add up. There was a band of similarly named adventurers he may have hailed from, but they were from a bit before my time. Perhaps still trying to relive their glory days.
And getting in my way. Hello, spirits. Here's a big one.
May my tooth bring you fortune and fame.
How is the morale amongst all your disciples recently, Commander? Prometheus and Typhon present imposing threats that may shake even the greatest resolve.
Yeah, they're fine. Just look at them, brave as you're gonna get. No matter what catastrophe should come to pass, it's just another night to us here.
We're trying to prevent catastrophe, not let it become the norm. Well, please let me know if anything changes. We need you all at your best.
Hear that, you slackers? Better bring your best or else.
Do not avert your gaze. For the unseen.
I'm shaking over here. Which one do you pick?
Set. The silver pool. Broker. Should be of use. Improved. Wisdom of the past. One to keep track of. Strength and wisdom of my predecessors. In shadow I serve, to shadow I return. Once more then. This is my path.
I still can't entirely believe you got him, Sunshine. Typhon should have taken the combined might of our entire family. And in a way he did, it's just the rest of us were busy fighting back his swarms. He's really got to stretch thin.
All clear.
That which is lurking soon is to be caught.
It's a bite. Looks like a figment. More spindles. Keenest blades of all. Let's see what we can find. Ooh.
You are truly one of us, Melinoi. I saw how mightily you fought with my own eyes, even in the face of Typhon's savagery. Your father surely would have been as proud as I.
Possible exchange. Go, Rocky.
Blue and black and blondy. Silk of
Rocky
every
fetch.
color. See?
Nicely done.
Some new cocoons there. My silk is everything to me. It's stronger than it looks. Keeps me safe. It can suffocate even the strongest prey. Don't you like it? Is there a certain pattern, color combination you admire?
It's lovely, Arachne. Look, I wish I could stay and admire it, but...
But you can't. I understand, I truly do. Though it would mean a lot to me if you would take some of my silk with you on your way. Now you enjoy, all right?
It's just right. Moonlight guide us and all.
Oh, you. I'll be right here, all right?
You dare? Choose one, spurn the other.
Wisely decided there.
What else?
Sure thing.
My word, the standard for respect and decency seemed far too low where you were raised.
Here he comes.
Oh, enough of this. We must maintain decorum, even in such times as these.
Going.
I find it interesting that the being you call Typhon has prioritized destruction above all. Perhaps I created more than I ought to have, and now this counteracting force has emerged. For creation self-corrects.
Let's do it. The hunt begins. Come on out. Another Progelli. More wastrels. you shine for me again tonight?
By now, that monster Typhon must remember the bitter taste of defeat, yet he does not relent. Thus, he has left us with no choice but to pursue the means of his annihilation, little star. Now. Total eclipse.
Together we shine.
Greetings, my dear. Admit it, girl. You would have taken any sort of blessing here and now, whether from me or any of my kin. Well, as the fates would have it, you're getting the very best.
Isn't far.
Question? Tell me, ere we clash again, has your brother come to understand yet the necessity of his participation in your task?
It's been a bit of a struggle. He's found a suitable weapon in our father's spear, but he hasn't granted me its essence yet.
Then tell him what he needs to hear, if that is what it takes to spur him on. I do not like having to count on him any more than you, but his cooperation is an absolute necessity.
I need more than his cooperation. I need his trust. I'm not going to deceive him, if that's what you suggest.
I suggest nothing. The task is yours, as are the methods you employ to achieve it. But achieve it.
I intend to.
Returned, have you?
Which one would help? The shard.
Fine choice. The self-made queen of the gods bestowing you her boon? Is there not some mortal wedding she ought to officiate?
Downward. Keep practicing, Skilla. That's that. Something changed about
Been leading under the auspices of the old witch of the crossroads, huh? Not met her face to face. Keeps to herself, so I scarce believed it when Apollo said that she'd reached out with something important. Turns out, it was you.
Such mindless, flailing persistence on your part.
this again. I'm going back where I belong.
Do you really have to go so soon? You survive, but you do not learn.
Merely a vision. Go float someplace else. Hear me, on my authority. worth the risk. Infinite possibility. Fetch, Rocky. Good job. The water spouts. Olympus, I accept this message. Going in. Silence. Ensnared. In we go. This was stolen from us. Hear me, on my authority. Not what I want.
It's been so nice without you recently, lady. We've been playing our full set list night after night. No technical difficulties. Even had more and more sailors dropping in.
Those sailors dropping in are probably the Titan's naval forces I've been vanquishing throughout the Rift of Thessaly above. I think I recognize a few out in the stands.
You expect me to believe you've been promoting our events? We're getting lots of word of mouth lately, sure, but you had nothing to do with it, except by going away. Please welcome a very special
Wanting more.
sing about that. Another pearl.
With such a rousing show abruptly ended all too soon, the shades there in attendance are left to wonder whether to await an encore or a refund.
Passes are non-refundable, I think. Long way down. Come on, Mel. Illuminate my path. It's over.
Had enough surface air for now, I get it, Em. The more familiar path is often best. Either way, take this at your own pace. Don't anybody rush you, except me.
I grow strong. In the name of Hades. Think I can finally go. Confiscating stolen property. Open up. The Phantom. All banished for now. Let's see what else. Closer and closer to Cerberus.
Closer to Cerberus. Cerberus. Cerberus.
You know him? massive triple-headed monster elsewhere in these fields. He's not supposed to be here, and it's made him very angry, poor dog.
Angry poor dog. Angry poor dog. Poor dog. Poor dog.
Take care now.
Take care. Care. Care.
Lomiai.
Manifest your desire.
Grow golden once again. Come on out. My blades grow sharper still. In the name of Hades. Covered in magma now. The vow of rivals caused all this? And here we go. Which infernal pit did you come from? face you.
The ever-burning Hound of Hell has finally cooled off for the time being.
Return now to your master and abode.
Apocalyptic hellfire for which the triple-headed monster Cerberus is known engulfs this portion of the miserable fields, the fear yet hanging in the air, providing fuel.
Heard Asphodel would overflow like this. Check. Very well. Could wash away my boons. One last drop. Ground floor. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Confound it, but you are difficult from the pin down.
I'll see you soon, Titan. Hold still. Come on. So close now. Greetings, Father.
Is that you? To think that you might stop the Titan forever. In my youth, I could not believe we were related. Yet now I realize. I've grown old and wretched and wrathful, like him.
Lord Father, it was my wrath that brought me to this point. And how can you possibly compare yourself? Look what the Titan did to you.
We did this to each other. Gods and Titans, doomed to live forever, yet learn nothing all the while. Do as you must, but take no vengeance in my name.
I don't plan to.
Now leave me be.
You honor me. Are you how Kronos gets his gold? Who needs gold anyway? I choose otherwise. The might of Olympus. Acceptable. Good.
Why, thank you kindly.
The Witch of the Crossroads may have taught you how to fight, but where are your manners?
How to do it.
My patience lately has its limits, young lady. I would advise you not keep testing them.
More satyrs.
limits of my light.
Chip away, Rocky. Can't hide from me. And caught. That's a jiffy. Hear me, on my authority.
Hello, Sunshine.
I'm home.
You look a bit unwell. I know why you continue to return. You seek more than these conversations of ours, but also that mirror and those squalid chambers down the hall. The single artifact I could not budge, but it is useless without Night herself.
I'm not here for this house's former furnishings. You should know, you have at least one relative who would be most distraught if you're destroyed. You alone can prevent that, if you would end all this.
Oh, I intend to, but we are far past the point of preventing the distress of this supposed relative to whom you refer. What was already done is done, and there's no turning back. Regrets be damned. That is the very nature of time. It feels so empty here without my legions by my side. This again. Pardon a moment. Yet. You are done. You expect a show of mercy here? Manners. Again you lay me low, and again you waste your time. I know what it is you seek.
Of course you do. By now, I think we've each made our desires rather clear.
Then go and take a good look in that mirror whilst you flail. And do hurry, for I shall never be gone for long. No god can vanquish me.
For what you did to this house. Zodiac sand. So much for the ravages of time. Again, to the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. Once more, night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Off my dream, she says. Well, come on then. This is hardly what I'd call a haunting. Just standing around waiting to be haunted. It's mildly foreboding at best. Nowhere near the unnerving sensation one would expect. Wait. Oh, hi, sister. Back to haunt my dreams some more. I didn't like where we left off, arguing over our relatives and our duty. Besides, Father always says no fighting in this house.
I didn't feel good about it either, and I couldn't help thinking about what you said. I know you were being honest with me about your concerns. All this must be so much to take in.
Believe me, I'm absorbing it as quickly as I can. We have this sinister grandfather who's resorted to all-out war against the rest of the family. One way or another, he needs to be stopped.
That's right. And I've been trained in how to stop him, though unfortunately it requires you to do some of the dirty work. The worst of it, in fact. I can understand why you would be reluctant.
So what do we do? Say we proceed as planned. I get Gygaros to you, you do something to it. I use it to destroy Kronos in my time before he takes control in yours. Then everything would be all right.
Well, I assume so, yes. We can't anticipate exactly what shall happen in a world without time, but it's existed in that state before, and can't be worse than letting him prevail.
But if Kronos is gone, what happens to you? You're here because of everything he did.
No. If Kronos hadn't taken Father's throne, we'd be together as a family. He denied me a father, a mother, a three-headed dog, you. And some evening he'll deny you that and more if we don't act.
Okay. It's just, it turns out I have a sister and I don't want to lose her over this is all.
I don't want to lose you either, Zagreus. I want you back. You and all the rest.
Well then, I'd better get you Father's spear. I'll have it for you next we meet. I promise.
Thanks, brother. Leave Gygaros in your chambers for me, and we'll go from there. For all our sakes. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now. That's a bit more like it. Have you ever even spoken with Commander Skelemius, Dora? Or Odysseus? We have these great masters on our side who know so much of history. So much they can teach us.
History? That what they call it nowadays? Well, I don't have big plans to go to war with the rest of you anytime soon, though if I change my mind, I'll probably check in with those guys.
They're good people. The fated list of minor prophecies.
It's my job, Moros. Simple as that. No one else wants to do it. No one else can do it.
But the retribution you see fit to dole out, how can you be so certain that decisions about such consequences are yours alone? The Fates have quite a bit of say in it as well.
What, you think I'm just another mindless puppet our sisters are pushing around? Come on. Their prophecies are vague because they don't really know what's coming.
Even if that were true, the burden of choosing who deserves what, I wouldn't want to bear it on my own. Otherwise, my judgment would have to be perfect at all times. Yet we are fallible beings.
Speak for yourself.
Hi.
I was.
You don't know how good you've got it, Trouble. I grew up surrounded by siblings, all thinking they were better than me. There's hoity-toity retribution over there, and death, and doom. Nobody wanted anything to do with strife.
Moros could relate more than you know. You children of Nyx are widely feared, but so what? You don't need a lot of friends, you just need a few good ones. And the very meaning of strife is for you to define, isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
Another victory for the unseen.
You dare?
We welcome you.
Zagreus and I finally reached an understanding. He knows what needs to be done. But I wanted to ask you something, Headmistress. With Kronos in the past, there's truly no other course but to destroy him.
Oh, blood and darkness. He's got to you, hasn't he? Your brother, at least, if not Kronos himself. Why are you asking me such things when you have come so close to the completion of your task, Malinois?
Well, for one, we're on the verge of destroying time itself. For all you've taught me, I've never fully understood the repercussions this would have.
We cannot know such repercussions ere they come to pass. Our charge, your charge, is to stop Kronos, whatever it takes. I trust you shall require no additional reminders.
None.
The task proceeds. Found yourself a phantom lair in the fields, if my shades down there are still to be believed. Blood-sucking bastards. The phantoms, not the shades.
Don't such creatures usually stalk the surface in their search of living prey? They must go rather hungry in the underworld.
Better that than burn under the break of day, or so they figure, probably. Well, you know what they're after next you meet again.
They won't get it. Icarus flew off. You're here, Lord Charon. I can't. Ordering this? I see it now. Closer to me. Noted. The Huntress unleashed.
Get it all charged up. I, for one, was certain she'd prevail. Word reached me that this past night you achieved what you set out to do, young one. Major congrats on that. All my disciples and myself salute you on a job well done.
Thank you, Commander. Though this was a step toward victory I never could have achieved if not for all the training and counsel from Headmistress, Odysseus, and yourself.
And she even gives credit where credit is due.
The moon's waning.
That's no mere trinket, huh?
Let them fear us.
I swear it, Nyx. Night and darkness guide me.
By light of moon in darkest Erebus, I urge ye spirits of the crossroads thus. Look well upon the walls of this place, which keep us hidden within night's embrace. That each is
With me, Tula.
The small amphibian is welcome here. That feline is to be trusted, then?
The oath. Olympus calls.